Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson.
And I'm Eric Franke. First tonight at 10, a Janesville School Board committee says school closings should be off the table.
News 3's Jessica Arp joins us live from our Rock County Bureau with more. Jess?
Well, tonight, this committee says after considering impact on the community and the overall cost savings of possibly closing any schools, the board committee deciding not to recommend closing any elementary schools in the Janesville School District after parents lobbied for things to stay the same for their kids.
As a parent, I am very concerned. You're trying to protect your kids.
It is the discussion school districts least like to have, and a scenario Tracy Koss doesn't want to see happen.
This is Janesville's future that they're trying to decide. These kids is what Janesville's going to be down the road.
But it was a possibility the Janesville School District had to consider, as the budget is $2.1 million in the red, and some 45 classrooms are slated to be opened throughout the district in the 2012-13 school year.
Based on our finances, I think that's really going to be a drive, and we look at the projections for students and the projections continuing to have declining enrollment, and if that's the case, it's going to be pretty hard to justify not closing a school.
The district is telling a Boundary Lines committee that closing schools could save up to $1 million in a preliminary phase. Repurposing either Kennedy, Harrison, or Jefferson Elementary would save anywhere from $1.1 million to $715,000.
That would break their hearts. It's part of our community, part of our whole being is that building and how that building runs. It really makes a big difference to us where the kids go.
Parents in the affected schools are concerned about the possibilities and given news this week about the district over budgeting in the current school year, wondering whether it should be the only option.
We're willing to pay $50 or we're willing to pay $100, you know, and the ones that don't pay still won't be paying, and we'll pay. We're not, we're not afraid of that. We want our kids to have a good future, and this is where it starts.
Now, the committee, again, making a recommendation tonight not to close any elementary schools in that Janesville School District, but really the ultimate decision lies with the full school board here, who has to figure out how to fill that $2.1 million budget hole. They could decide to close a school if they see fit in the future. You should also note that that school board member that we did talk to is the only school board member on the committee did abstain from voting on this issue tonight. The rest of the committee did decide to pass this recommendation to not close any schools.
All right, a story we'll keep an eye on. Jessica Arp. Jess, thanks.